Go.
Welcome to our presentation on case study 18, Director of Marketing versus Operation. This case study is presented by Grace, Dio, Carl, and Thomas. Our presentation addresses a serious issue of sexual harassment allegations at our 310-bed hospital, specifically involving the Director of Marketing and Operations, Fred H. Over recent weeks, multiple female employees have reported inappropriate behavior by Fred, creating a toxic environment. The statement from this presentation is to analyze this allegation comprehensively and propose strategic solutions to address the issues. The aim is to ensure a safe, respectful workplace, uphold the hospital reputation, and comply with legal standard. Just a brief background about the facility. The hospital is a 310 bed, and it has a strong reputation, a high operating margins, and has won numerous awards for its public relation effort, largely due to the Director of Operations, Fred H. However, Fred's inappropriate behavior had led to serious complaints from multiple women, and these reports include unwelcome comments and advances. And here are the facts that we know for sure. Fred is a close friend of the CFO, and 6 women have come up, have reported Fred making advances, sexual relations advances towards them and remarks towards them. Fred assistant already went out with him for drink, and he has threatened to not give her a good performance review because she refused to go home with him. However, Fred has denied this allegation, and the CFO has also claimed that the allegations are bogus, reverse discrimination.
Some assumptions we have to go off of are these women are telling us the truth. The CFO and the VP are supporting Fred. Fred is clearly a liability to the organization and its values and reputation. And actions taken now can set either a new company culture of this is okay, or a new precedent of this is unacceptable. We cannot accept this. Anyone who does this, no matter how high up on the food chain you are, you're out. Thesis: the sexual harassment accusations against the Director of Marketing, Fred Haslow, they're serious, require immediate intervention to maintain integrity and values of the company. Some possible solutions: conduct a third-party investigation with HR and external consultants. Implement mandatory sensitivity training for all employees, including senior managements, and or establish a confidential reporting mechanism with whistleblower protections. Each one of these have their strengths and weaknesses. Some are better than others, but all in all, they are some solutions that could take care of the problem immediately. Solution 4. Review and revise HR policies on harassment and misconduct so there's no confusion in the future. Once again, strengths and weaknesses. This supports informed decision-making, guiding towards a solution that balances legal compliance, the welfare of our employees, and the organization, its reputation.
So in exploring organizational behavior, there's a need to analyze the influence of seniority on workplace dynamics and its impact on harassment reporting. Organizational culture significantly shapes response efficacy, fostering openness or stifling reporting. Harassment victims often experience profound psychological effects, influencing workplace well-being. Effective HR policies play a pivotal role in setting conduct standards and guiding response to misconduct. Comparisons with theoretical frameworks like organizational justice and power dynamics offer insights into addressing workplace harassment, bridging theory with strategies for creating supportive, respectful work environments. So our proposed solution is to implement a comprehensive sexual harassment policy overhaul. This approach addresses the root cause of the problem, ensures legal compliance, and fosters a safe workplace. Class materials emphasize the importance of robust policies in reducing harassment and improving organizational culture. Similar policy changes in other organizations have led to reduction in incidents and improved employee morale. The plan we have laid out includes drafting new policies, providing extensive training and clear communication to ensure effective compliance and prevention. The solution is designed to create a lasting positive impact on the hospital's work environment. To implement, oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
So to implement the proposed solution that we proposed, several strategies are recommended. First, establish a clear timeline for implementation. That's very important. Engage stakeholders, including HR, legal counsel, senior management. This is done to ensure a coordinated effort. Also gather feedback from employees on the effectiveness of the implemented solutions. Allocate adequate resources such as budget and personnel to support the implementation and ongoing management of the solutions. Regular monitoring and evaluation will be essential to ensure that the new policies and procedures are effective and that any necessary adjustments are made promptly.
Okay, and then our plan for implementing these changes would start with an initial assessment. So really thorough interviewing, getting all the facts, trying to kind of figure out where things go, what the issue was, where things broke down. And then we'll start the process of revising our policies to ensure legal compliance, best practice, and address some of the identified issues in the initial assessment. Then we would move into training and education. So implementing these new policy changes, making sure everyone in the company is familiar, and really setting up a workplace that is ready to function with these new changes. And then the last piece will be having reporting mechanisms. So when these policies are violated, when things happen that are not supposed to, we are going to have a way for people to report these without feeling like they are going to get repercussions or backlash from maybe the perpetrators or other people in the company. So this is kind of the process that our company would follow. So, and then as Carl said, it's super important to monitor and evaluate, make sure that these changes were effective and did have the intended purpose. And so we had established ongoing monitoring of the culture, employee satisfaction survey through surveys, regular review of HR policies and compliance with legal standards, make sure that as legal standards are changing, as the culture or the world around us is changing, that our policies are able to keep up and maintain relevance. And then set up a system for tracking and addressing new complaints. So when employees place complaints into the system, we're going to be able to track those and make sure that we're able to address the root causes and figure out what's going on, that we can fix that to maintain our positive culture. And then this will be a continuous feedback loop. So we want employees to be telling us what's going on, what they don't like, what's happening, so that we're able to break those down and create solutions. So really the key takeaways from this case are that a positive workplace culture is really crucial in preventing and addressing harassment issues. So we don't want harassment issues to ever arise. We want to be able to have a culture that doesn't allow those. Organizations must uphold legal and ethical standards in handling harassment complaints. So like when it comes to a he said, she said, we have to make sure that we are able to cover all our bases legally and then also ethically, making sure we're treating everybody with respect and that they're being heard. And then effective leadership and accountability. So super important to foster a respectful workplace environment is accountability for the leadership, as well as clear, appropriate leadership. So these are the references we used. We hope you really appreciated our case study, and we look forward to interacting with you on the message board and hearing what you got out of it.